Hi there, I'm Shane Spears and welcome to another edition of Summit Scale, beaming out to you from the beautiful city of Bath in the UK. My guest today is Teresa Heath-Wareing. Teresa, a very warm welcome. Great to have you on the show.
Hi Shane, how you doing?
Great. Thank you for being here. For those of you that don't know her, Teresa is an international social media and marketing speaker and hosts the popular podcast Social Media Marketing Made Simple and is the director of marketing and social media agency THW Marketing. She has written for Social Media Examiner and is the author of Social Media Marketing for Small Businesses. This is going to be great. Teresa, the title of our interview today is Why You Should Take Social Media Seriously. And we have 5 minutes for the interview. If you're ready, I'll start the clock.
I'm ready, let's go.
So why don't people take social media seriously?
Do you know what? It's something I see in my business all the time. And I think it's because social media came on as a personal thing. And therefore, when businesses start to realize that they needed it, they didn't really see it as another marketing tool. And often, and still to this day, people pick the youngest and most tech-savvy person in the business who may not be marketing, who may not have any experience, and they hand over their entire social media presence to, not being rude, but probably the youngest person else who has the least experience in it.
Yeah.
Because I think they just see it as something that they kind of have to do, but they don't see it as a revenue-driving tool. They just see it as a nice to have. So for me, it's much better than it was, but people still aren't taking it seriously.
Right. What are the opportunities that they're missing out on? Why should they take it seriously?
Well, do you know what? Social media has changed the world of marketing forever, totally and utterly. The ability to connect with your audience and find your audience through social media has been massive. Whereas when I think back to when I first got my marketing degree and got my first marketing role almost 15 years ago, we didn't have any of the facilities we have now. If we wanted to research, we had to do focus groups or interviews. Now you just go into a Facebook group and see what problems that audience are having. Our knowledge about our customers then was so limited compared to now. And the speed in which we could do things took so much longer compared to what we can do now. So for me, if you are a modern day business, if you are wanting to grow your business going into the future, then social media has to be part of your strategy. It's the same thing as I remember, probably, 10 years back, people going, do we really need a website? Well, could you imagine someone saying that today?
Yeah.
And that's what they're saying about social media. Do we really need to be on social media? And my answer is yes, we do.
And you say it's obviously so entwined with marketing and your marketing strategy. Say, and what about the way we do business? How has social media changed that?
Hugely. I mean, you just have to look at some of the big boys in terms of seeing how they're using it. So, for instance, I was looking at this just the other day, prepping when I did my TEDx talk, I mentioned this. So Tesco's Mobile use their Twitter for customer services. So no longer do you have to go and dig out on, their website and find a phone number or find an email and send an email. You can literally just go find them on Twitter. And I did this just myself the other day, complaining about a BA flight, which I'm not proud about. I shouldn't use my Twitter to complain, but, it had a terrible BA flight. So instead of going to their site and saying anything, I tweeted them. Yeah. Also, things like Messenger, in terms of, again, a customer services tool, is fantastic. So being able to kind of have that very quick, very direct two-way conversation. But as consumers, we want to be responded to so quickly. We want people to basically, if we tweet you or we message you, we want a response straight away. So if you are going to use these tools, you've got to think, how am I going to use them so that we can keep up with that demand and manage that? But it's definitely opened up a two-way conversation with businesses. It's made businesses so much closer than they've ever been to their customers. Even though we're in a world that is more global than ever, it means that we can speak to those people within an instant. It's amazing.
Yeah. And we've got a minute and a quarter left. What should businesses be focusing on now?
Okay, so if you're going to be looking at social media, which I highly recommend you do, focus in on one or two platforms. Don't feel like you have to do everything. So find where your customers are and be on that platform. Now, at the moment, things like Instagram is amazing. So especially if you've got a visual product, then that's fantastic. But really look at where they are. And then what you should be focusing on is add value, add value, add value. Build a community, build your tribe, bring those people into your world and love them. Social media is not about hard selling at all. It's about building those relationships. So if you're going to be on social media, don't think that tomorrow you're literally going to put a post up and suddenly you're going to triple your sales. It's not going to happen. What you are going to do is you're going to start building a relationship and loving people and offering value of your service or your product, giving them free stuff, as in not physical product, but free information, giving them added value stuff, and then love them, and in turn they'll love you back.
Yeah, and you're really nurturing that relationship, aren't you? Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
And I liken it, just really quickly, I liken it to the fact of, remember in the good old days when you network and you went to a breakfast meeting, could you imagine if you walked up to someone in a breakfast meeting and went, "Hi, I'm Teresa, will you buy my service?"
Yeah.
They thought you were crazy.
Yeah.
So why do we think we can do that on social media?
Yeah.
Social media should be, you imagine you're talking to a human at the end, because you are, and you just treat it like that, and it's all about that nurturing relationships.
Brilliant. Right, sadly we've come to the end of our time. Folks, for more resources, check out Teresa's website, www.teresaheathwareing.com, and the link will be below the video. Teresa, thank you so much. That was brilliant.
No worries. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Thanks for checking out our Summit Scale podcast. If you like what we're doing here, please head over to iTunes and subscribe, rate us and leave a review. It's very much appreciated. And if you want to learn more about the work we do or are looking for a load of free resources to help with scaling your business, check out our website, www.summitleader.com.